All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the club out of your hand. Okay. I want you to get in that $1 million position here, and I want you to try to get your arms as far back as you can using that. Beautiful, now swing through. So if you notice how your left foot comes up, your knee comes in as you try to get that back there.
Yes.
And you still feel that stretch.
Yes.
That's why the $1 million drill works. Look at that. Look at that, 56. So
Dude.
you increased it by 4 inches. I mean, that's huge.
All right, guys, I'm super excited because my golf game has gotten a lot better over the past couple months. I've been working on a lot of things, including the things that have been educating me through this Dwiz device. Now, what I mean by that is I was working with Lewis Kelly in the last video. Lewis, great to be back with you. Brother? It's so great to see you. The last time you gave me that $1 million drill.
It is worth $1 million.
It's worth $1 million. It's been doing wonders for my golf game, and so has this device.
Absolutely.
Now, there's a ton of data you can get out of this, but I want to hone in on the things that I need to work on.
Okay.
Another thing, other than my transition from last time, is length of backswing.
It's very important, especially if you want distance and accuracy.
Exactly. So, Frank, I noticed, you know, a couple months ago, we were working with this device. He was getting 6, 7. He was just getting way more length of backswing than me.
And more distance.
And more distance. And with the big match coming up, I can't be 10 yards behind him in the fairway.
Especially if you're not giving strokes.
Exactly.
So, the reason why length of backswing is so important is because we have this moment arm to move faster and farther throughout the circle of the swing. That's why length of backswing is so important. So length of backswing correlation with the hand speed is going to give you more distance and accuracy.
Okay.
So we have the Dwiz here. So I just want to get some data on where you are right now.
Okay.
So once you set up there, this is a 7-iron. So just take your normal swing, wait for the beep. Wow, hopefully you have the tracer on that one, gentlemen. That is fantastic. So your length of backswing with a 7-iron is 52 inches.
Okay.
So the great thing about the Dwiz that I love is that we have this learning stimuli that gives you biofeedback immediately when you take the swing back. So we have this device here. If we pan onto the device, we're going to go into settings and we're going to create this learning stimuli here. So I set this level to 1. So we're going to test. So why don't you just press that button there? Yeah, it gives you an impulse.
Okay.
So you feel that.
A little bit.
So what you're going to do is we're going to set your backswing to a certain length, and as soon as you can't meet that threshold, it's going to give you that impulse. So do you think we can go up a level?
I think we can crank it up one
All right,
notch,
so let's go to 2.
Test it?
Yeah, why don't we test it again?
Okay.
So you're going to feel that.
I feel that.
All right, nice. So we're going to go back to the discovery mode. So we're going to go to practice and learn. So what I've done here is I've set that practice and learn length of backswing feedback to 57 inches. So you were at 52, our target goal is 57. So if you don't get to 57, if you get to 56.9, you're going to feel that impulse that you felt in our test.
During the swing?
During the swing.
Okay. So now am I trying to lengthen it here?
Yes, so I want you to try to go as far back as humanly possible to see where we are in our length of backswing. So wait for the beep there and go ahead and go.
I felt it.
Length of backswing 54.7 inches.
So that was 54. So that was 3 inches short, and you heard that feedback, that voice that we got where it was like, eh.
Yep.
So you didn't meet that threshold. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the club out of your hand. Okay. I want you to get in that $1 million position here.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to try to get your arms as far back as you can using that. Beautiful. Now swing through. Good, let's keep going with that, and I want you to try to take it back as far as you can.
Like
That's beautiful.
like exaggerate it?
Yes. So if you notice how your left foot comes up, your knee comes in as you try to get that back there.
Yes.
And you still feel that stretch.
Yes.
That's why the $1 million drill works. Now, I want you to feel that same feeling and see if we can get that number to increase.
Length of backswing 57.7.
So that was one swing, ladies and gentlemen. That's why it's called the $1 million drill. Okay, so what he learned in the $1 million drill is that he needed to move laterally as he turned. The knee went down and in. As you got back here, you felt that big stretch as you came through to get that back there. Let's try it again.
And you know what? The $1 million drill is great and all, but if I did not have this, how would I know?
You wouldn't, and that's what sets the Dwiz apart to anything that's on the market. This is your own coach. I can't tell him how far to go.
Right.
Right? Paired with the Dwiz, we get automatic feedback on what is real and what's not. So let's try again. I just want you to feel that $1 million drill, right? We're just gonna go in continuous motion. Get that big stretch in your back. Hands are back there, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, when you lengthen your backswing, don't be afraid to lift that heel up. Jack Nicklaus did it, Tom Watson did it, Arnold Palmer did it.
Sure.
Those are 3 of the greats. Okay, and remember, when we're talking on length of backswing, that's all we're focusing on. Now, I do care about where the ball goes eventually, but the only thing we're worried about is trying to get that big stretch with that $1 million drill. That's why we worked on it, right? To get it back there and hit it far and accurate.
$58.
58.
I feel that
Perfect.
I'm longer.
That's right.
I feel it.
Yeah. So we set this parameter to be way longer than we would ever swing a 7-iron.
Right.
To really work on how the body pairs up with this big backswing.
Okay.
Right?
All right, so 58, that's great and all,
That's great.
but I felt like I was swinging out of my shoes. I was topping balls. It's clearly not the way that I want to hit it. So is there like a medium number that you want to get me down to in between 52 and 58?
Sure. So I'll take it. So what you had was 52 in your normal swing.
Right.
So we set the parameter so big so you can feel that stretch, especially with the $1 million drill, right? You felt your body come out, moving laterally and increasing that stretch throughout your backswing. So now we just want to dumb it down or bring it down just to 55 maybe.
Okay.
Okay. So what that's going to feel like is it's going to be a little longer than your normal swing, but now you have control of the club.
Yeah.
So it's going to look something like this. Right? Nice high draw, because you normally hit a slice. So it's going to be nice high and drawing.
Yep.
And we're going to set it on discovery mode so you can hear that feedback on what you learned from the practice and learn.
I love it. Okay.
So come on in here, I'll get you a ball. So now we go to discovery mode, and you're going to hear improvements on your length of backswing, hopefully around 55 inches. Look at that. Did I say it was going to be a draw?
Backswing 56.6
Look at that,
inches.
56. So
Dude.
you increased it by 4 inches. I mean,
And
that's
I
huge.
felt like such a smooth, normal swing.
Right, so set the parameter so big so you can feel that, especially in the $1 million drill, you know where you need to get to, feeling wise. We just increased your backswing by 4 inches in under 5 swings.
Dude, I love it.
That's impressive.
Now let me ask you, you've worked with Frank.
Yeah.
You've worked with me. Who's winning the match?
It's a tough one. I'm just gonna wait and see the brawl on the golf course, because you guys are both gonna be throwing darts, especially Frank from the wedge.
Oh yeah,
From
I'm
the wedge
nervous about
distance,
that.
and you from the fairway.
Dude, well, there's no doubt that this device rocks. You're the man. Appreciate all the help.
Yeah,
and
thanks for having
stay
me.
tuned for the match.
That's right.